What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel, welcome to this new video where we will be doing a series on the franchise mode for the Colorado Avalanche. Now, I'm super excited to do this. This is my first time doing a franchise mode, but I think it's going to be really interesting, especially with a team like Colorado. So basically, my goal for this franchise mode is to build Colorado into a dynasty team in the NHL. So we want them to be a super dominant team year in, year out. We want them to be making the playoffs consistently, and over the course of the franchise mode, hopefully win at least a few Stanley Cups along the way. And I think this is going to be pretty interesting because we have a lot of big contracts, a lot of big superstar players, and I think it's going to be pretty cool to see how we can manage this team and see what happens in this franchise mode. Now, I have this franchise mode set to 15 seasons. I think that's plenty of time, and let's jump right into it. So we're going to be starting obviously with this season. We are using the trade deadline rosters that were updated in the game. I just think that'll make it more realistic, and we're going to sim through this season pretty fast. I'm not going to be taking any trades this season, obviously, to keep it as realistic as possible to get caught up to where the league is now. We're almost at playoff time. So let's just take a look at our lines here. I did a little bit of tweaking. Our third line was actually at like a -3 at first. So, and then our third line was actually at a 0, so I shifted a few things around to make it a little better with the chemistry. I ended up moving Logan O'Connor up to the second line and Nichushkin down to the third line, and the reason being here is because it gives each line a little bit more chemistry. We go from a +1 to a +2 on the third line, and then obviously you can see that yellow bar jump way up when you put Logan O'Connor on that second line. So I wanted our chemistry to bit more, and obviously, like, you see the difference there. Like, I'd rather have the -1 on the last line to get that +2 correlation on the third line there. And then as for defensive pairs go, I ended up dressing Bowen Byram. I don't know why they had him scratched here, but he actually made our chemistry better. Our chemistry on our second and third lines when we had Ryan Murray dressed was actually awful. We had Gerard on the second line there, but that took our third pairing down to a -2. Again, I'd rather have those zeros. That way they can develop and that chemistry can rise as the season goes on. And then our first line here, obviously loaded with Taves and Makar. Makar at a 91, that's ridiculous. Nathan McKinnon at a 93 overall, obviously is going to be our guy. If you look at our special teams, our power play, we have a +5 on that first line. We have a -2 on this second power play, which is pretty bad. I don't know how it got so bad, but I tried shifting some things around. It's actually a -3, and then I put Byram in there, and it got it to a -2, so I'd rather go with that. So we made that, that adjustment there. And then again, on our 4-man power play, I don't know why our second unit's so bad. Oh man, but anyway, our first unit has that +5 correlation, so I'd rather keep that than have them drop. I tried moving this here, but it really doesn't do much, and we lose 2 overall. So again, I'd rather just keep that. Our penalty kills actually look pretty fine. Our second unit, obviously, that's a really good unit there, and our first unit is great too. And then our 3-man PK, we really couldn't do any better than these pairings, but it is what it is. And then obviously our goalies Kemper and Francois. Kemper's an 86 overall, and he's 31. He still has a lot of room to grow. I'll be really excited to see how he develops. And as you can see here, guys, I added some X factors to these players. So for example, Darcy Kemper has a couple X factor and superstar abilities and an X factor ability. I basically went off of what I felt that these players are. So abilities that I felt fit their playstyle, I added to them if I thought that they really deserved it. So as you can see here, I gave Kemper the butterfly effect. I just felt that sort of fit his style. And then again, his superstar abilities, great slapshot saves and great post-to-post saves. That really is how he plays. You watch him in a game, you see him go post-to-post a lot like that. Being in the butterfly a lot, he's great on slapshots, one-timers, stuff like that. So I thought that those were pretty good abilities for him. I also added one to Byram here. I gave him a couple of abilities. I gave him the in reverse superstar X Factor ability, and then the elite edges and send it superstar abilities. I thought that those pretty much fit his skill set pretty well. I also gave Taves the back at ya X Factor, and then the bouncer and ice pack superstar abilities. Again, I thought that fit his playstyle. And then looking ahead, we have Nathan MacKinnon coming up, who's going to need a contract extension, and that is going to be a hefty price tag, I'm sure. So that's going to be a really interesting challenge for us to manage our cap space. Look at this trade offer that Dallas wants to give us. They want to give us Vladislav Nemestikov for caught in a round 7 in 22 and a round 7 in 23, and they want to give us a round 3 in 2023. Again, to make the simulation for this season as realistic as possible, I'm not going to accept this, even though I actually do like that trade because I think Nemestikov is a good young player. But yeah. Wow, guys, look at this trade here. So Minnesota is offering us John Merrill, a round 4, round 5, and round 7 pick in exchange for Bo Cage and a round 3 and round 5. Again, I actually really like this trade, but again, I want to keep this season as realistic as possible, so we're going to decline that, and we're going to keep simulating up to the new year, January 1st. So as you can see, guys, to start the new year in January, we're actually not doing so hot. We're 16, 13, and 5. We have 37 points, tied with the Flames. Yeah, so we're actually out of a playoff spot so far. I mean, Nathan MacKinnon leading the way though, 37 points in 34 games, so he's obviously over a point per game. That's good to see. But yeah, we're just not doing that great this season, which is really weird. So we're gonna go sim up to the trade deadline and see what we can do, and hopefully things will be better for us. Alright guys, so looking ahead to the trade deadline here, I said I hope we can pick things up, and we did. We are now 35, 18, and 9. As you can see, that puts us at the top of the central standings and back in the playoff picture. Look at Nathan MacKinnon, absolutely tearing it up, 71 points in 62 games. The dude is a tank. But oh my gosh, yeah, like we really turned it up ahead of the trade deadline here. And see where we're standing in the league. We're at 79 points here. So we are at the top of the league pretty firmly. Look at the other divisions. This is actually, like, aside from the Canadiens and Senators there, like, this isn't a terrible year as far as the simulation goes. I mean, the Kraken up there is weird. But yeah, I'm really glad that things turned around heading into the trade deadline. I'm just gonna say we're conservative buyer. You know, again, we're not gonna do anything crazy here, but I do want to see. Let's see who's available. Yeah, Carlson, Ellis, dude, where has Ellis been this season? Like, he just dropped off the face of the earth. Trocheck, Sorokin, that's an interesting one. Dude's an 86 overall, only 26 years old. He has the potential to like grow really, really well. I don't think I gave him any X Factor or Superstar abilities. I probably should have. Brent Burns. Oh, we got a trade alert here. The New York Islanders. They trade Sorokin and a round 4 to the Blackhawks in exchange for a round 2 in 2022 and 2023. What the heck is that trade? Derek Braun, Kevin Hayes, JVR, Antti Raanta. So there's some decently big names here. San Jose has both of their big defensemen on the block. Probably a sign that they are going to enter their own rebuild phase. So guys, after exiting the trade deadline, again because we weren't going to trade anything to keep the season as realistic as possible, look at this. San Jose traded Erik Karlsson and Barabanov to New Jersey in exchange for a second round pick in 2022, a first round pick in 2023, in Okhotyuk. I definitely butchered that. But oh my god, New Jersey just got two really good players, especially Barabanov. Scott Mayfield and Zach Parise go to Chicago. LA traded away Phil Deneau to the Devils, and they got Nico Daws in return. Okay, that's an interesting trade. Chicago gets Kevin Hayes. New York Rangers gets Anton Strawman. Edmonton got Boone Jenner from Columbus. Interesting. That was a good ad for them. Montreal getting David Perron and Nick Leddy. That was the biggest trade here, guys. I think New Jersey getting Erik Karlsson and Barabanov. Boston getting both Gustafsson and DeHaan. Those are big ads for their defense. Nashville getting Phil Kessel and Jay Beagle from Arizona. And Nashville also getting Ryan Getzlaf from Anaheim Ducks. That's crazy. There to Chicago getting Ilya Sorokin. That's insane to me. The fact that they only gave up, a couple second-round picks. Personally, I think Sorokin's worth a lot more than that. But Chicago getting a really, really fantastic goalie. They basically stole him from the Islanders. That's unfair. So here you go, guys. We're going to head into the last part of the season here. And hopefully we can keep up the good momentum. Alright guys, so we finished the regular season. As you can see here, we finished with a record of 48, 25, and 9, so we didn't do as well as the Colorado Avalanche have done this season and will continue to do. So kind of disappointing, but overall we're still in the playoffs. We're facing Winnipeg in the first round. I do want to see, look at that, Nathan MacKinnon, 93 points in 82 games. Dude is just a tank. He sims so well. And yeah, basically all the players that you want to see succeeding on the team are McKinnon, Renton, and Kadri Landeskog. Makar, leading defenseman. We'll just look at our forwards real quick here. Everyone had pretty good seasons. I actually called Newhook up. I called Newhook up from the AHL and sent someone down. I can't remember who, but he did pretty well. But yeah, not bad. Lots of good stuff. Look at our defenseman here, McCarley and away. Obviously, Gerard having a good season. Taves, Manson, Johnson, and Murray obviously doing okay there. Look at our goalie numbers. Our goalies killed it this season. Actually, for having a relatively average record for a team like this, they played really well. 2.5 for Kemper, 0.917. That's really good. 57 games played. He's a tank. Oh my god. So yeah, really, really good regular season as far as stats go. Wish we could have won some extra games, but here we go. We're gonna go into the first round of the playoffs, facing the Winnipeg Jets. See the other matchups here: Florida, Boston, Montreal, Tampa, Capitals, Penguins. So aside from Montreal, that's actually a pretty good playoff picture of what the Eastern Conference will probably look like this season. And then in the Western Conference, also another pretty accurate look. You got the Oilers, Flames, Wild, Avalanche. Obviously Seattle wouldn't be there this season, but a pretty decent look at the teams that played really well this season. So I like the look of that. And let's see how we do in the first round of this playoff. So we win that first game there, 4-3. We win in OT. Looking good. We win 4-3 there, up 3-0. We lose 4-3. Oh my god, no, please, please. Bro. Oh, there we go. We win there. Damn, they got me nervous there. So we take care of the Jets in 6 games there. You can see the other series are still going. Let's see. Florida was eliminated. Montreal was eliminated. That's actually good. And then the Maple Leafs and Rangers going to 7 games. We also have the Oilers and the Flames going to 7 games. And we will see what happens. And let's see how it goes. Started with a 7-4 win there. And a 7-2 win. Oh my god. 4-3 OT loss. That's a tough one. 2-1 OT win. We're up 3-1. 3-1 loss. Oh my god. Game 7. Alright. It is down to the wire here. Let's see what happens with Game 7. 1-1 after 1. 2-1. And there we go, 4-1. We take it in 7 games. We love to see that. Burakovsky. Eric Johnson coming up big late in the 3rd period to seal the deal there. Good on him on that last D pair. We love to see that depth come through in the playoffs for us. Alright, so we're playing Vegas in the Western Conference Finals. As you can see, Boston and Washington are the Eastern Conference Finals. This is going to be a tough one. Alright, so we are tied 1-1 here. 4-3 OT win. 3-2 loss. We're tied 2-2. Boston swept the Capitals, so Boston's going to the Stanley Cup Finals. Oh my goodness, guys. Down to the wire, 3-1 win. It is 3-2. 7-4 loss. Another game 7 on the line for the Stanley Cup Final this season. Let's see what happens. 0-0 after 1. 1-0. There we go. 3-1. Nathan MacKinnon sealing the deal for us. Absolutely amazing. Another game 7 clutch win, and we are in the Stanley Cup Finals this season against the Boston Bruins. The funny thing is that this could actually happen this season. Boston's been playing really well. Oh my goodness, guys, we are down to the wire here. 2 losses, down 0-2. There's no way we get swept in the Stanley Cup Finals. There we go. We got a win there. Another win. It's all tied up here. Oh my goodness, guys. Another win. Alright, game 7 on the line. I actually am an idiot. I thought we were down 3-2. Alright, game 7 is on the line here. 2-0 after 1 period. Oh my goodness. Alright. 2-1 after 2. Let's go into the 3rd period. Game 7 for the Stanley Cup. We do have that home ice advantage. There we go. Arturi Lehkonen coming in clutch, man. He didn't have that great of a regular season. But here we go. 3-1. Alright, I am going to pause here because I want to watch the rest of this game.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Avs have been getting solid offensive contributions.
Alright, 3-1 with 5 minutes left in the game. Game 7 for the Stanley Cup here. Let's see if the boys can get it done. Wouldn't it be heartbreaking if Boston scored right off the bat there as we head into the sim? We're getting down to the wire here, just about 2 minutes left in the 3rd period. This is for the Stanley Cup. Game 7, down to the wire. Oh my goodness, Kemper's coming up huge this game. I swear to God, this man has like 50 saves. Oh my goodness, guys, 1.5 minutes left. Our first season as franchise. Are we gonna win the Stanley Cup? Oh my goodness. There we go. There we go, boys. Look at Landeskog's playoff beard. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? There is 35 seconds left. 4-1 lead in a game 7. Our first season. Our first season on this franchise mode, and we are winning the Stanley Cup. That is absolutely insane. The most amazing thing is that this could actually happen this season. The Colorado Avalanche are big favorites. And there we go, 10 seconds left. Here we go, boys. There we go, boys. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is so depressing to look at. Like, why would they show the goalie like that? Oh my god.
Conn Smythe winner, or simply put, there's your playoff MVP.
Oh my god, 14 goals and 23 assists in the playoffs. Nathan MacKinnon is just a tank. What a legend. Well deserved. Oh my god, what happened to the game's audio right there? Hello? Look at Nazem Kadri. Oh my god, what a beauty. There it is, boys.
He's coming to collect the Stanley Cup. I can't even
This is insane. I literally can't believe we won the Stanley Cup in our first franchise season. Like, what the heck? Oh my goodness, look at that. That is incredible. We love to see it. That was insane, guys. Check it out. We are the Stanley Cup champions. Absolutely insane for our first season. Look at Nathan MacKinnon, 37 points in the playoffs. We had some nail-biters there, several Game 7 series to get here, and then again, the Stanley Cup final going to Game 7. This is pretty crazy. The Laval Rocket win the Calder Cup? Hello? I didn't even know, like, what the heck? Alright, so here we're gonna start the entry draft. We have the 96th pick. And as predicted, Buffalo gets Shane Wright. You get H. Bowie. Alright, we're just gonna sim to our pick here. And see who we have. Obviously, we are going to sort it by potential. See what maybe we have. What is this guy? Let's get a 75% chance to be an elite defense. Interesting. 5 years ETA. This guy actually might be the one we want to take. So yeah, we're actually gonna just take him and see what he ends up being. Oh my god. Let's see. So medium elite, that's actually not bad. So he actually does have pretty good potential there, and 5 years again to get to the NHL. Not bad at all, considering our franchise is going to be set. Alright, so let's look at our potential. Look at this guy. Casey Roy. Low elite. This is gem. ETA 5 years. This guy actually might... we actually might want to take him. We also have this guy, Jerry Chung. Top 6. Grinder. Also ETA 5 years. We do, I mean, I honestly think I'm going to take this guy. This Casey Roy guy, Gem. He looks really good. Previous ranking. Projected ranking. Go 187. I say we take this guy. Which means our next pick has to be a forward. We took 2 defensemen here. And let's see who we can get. I think we take this Chung guy. He's a top 6 forward, low top 6 though, which is concerning. This is 50-50 medium top 9. AHL top 6. I honestly like this chances of here, so let's take him and see what he ends up being. Okay, so a low top 6, that's actually still fine, especially being that late in the draft, and this is the very last pick of the draft. We're honestly not going to get that many people. We do have a medium AHL top 6 here. I really don't think everyone else is going to be like pretty much unknown. We did not take a goalie. We do have this Brett Brochu guy. We didn't scout him that well. He does have a medium elite listed on him. 0.903, 39 wins. I mean, ETA 2 years in the NHL. I am concerned about our goalies. Union, especially. We saw how they played when they got brought up. I actually don't mind this guy. I mean, he's the only one we actually scouted. And he actually is a medium backup. Okay, that kind of sucks. And we're just going to take a look at the regular season here. Actually, I wanted to do the awards. Obviously, we won the Stanley Cup. President's Trophy actually went to the New York Rangers. Oh my goodness. We get the Camel Bowl. Prince of Wales go to the Boston Bruins. Individual awards. Ovechkin, R. Ross, and the Hart. Carlson get the Norris. Panarin with the Lady Byng. Zegers with the Calder. Nice to see. McKinnon and Conn Smythe. Obviously, Bobrovsky winning the Vezina. Nice to see there. But Kemper does get the William Jennings Trophy. Very, very nice to see as the fewest goals scored against him. Hamonic with the Bill Masterson. Seattle coach getting the Jack Adams. That's hysterical. O'Reilly getting the selfie. Ovechkin with the Ted Lindsay and the Maurice Richard. Wow, Ovechkin cleaned up. You know what? Good for him. Darcy Kemper. He went from an 86 to an 88. That's actually insane. He says he doesn't want an extension though. That's pretty interesting. I'm still actually gonna offer it to him. He wants 6.97 million. What happens if he wants just a 1 year? Maybe we could do. Maybe we could do 6.3 and see what he wants there. Alright, so Kemper says he wants to test the free agent market. Some more money could change his mind. Hunter Miska renews. Very, very interesting there. We might end up losing Kemper this year. He just played so well for us, though. Let's see. Nazem Kadri does want an extension. How much is he asking for? 8.4 million for 3 years. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Burakovsky, 4 million. He wants 5 years. Does he come down at all? Really, not that much. How about Nichushkin? What does he want? 2.75. If we can get him for 2 years, maybe 2.3. Let's try that. He was really good for us in a minute. Arturi Lehkonen does not want an extension. Neither does Cogliano. So we can release these guys. Oh, he's a restricted free agent though, Lehkonen. But he says he does not want an extension. Alright, so we will release him. We did get him at the trade deadline, technically. Okay, so Ferentz goes. Brule accepts. Luke's accepts. Okay, so Nichushkin says he's not content with the amount of minutes, but he scored a lot of points for us. Maybe some more money could change his mind. I do want to see if he came down. He's still at 8.4 million. That's a lot of money. Cody Kadri did accept at the 3.74 for 5 years. Wow, actually a crazy pickup for us right there. He does want 3 years. I'm wondering if we could do 8 million on the nose. Offer him that. Let's do that. Let's see what Nazem Kadri says. Kadri accepts. Alright, so Sturm says no. What if we just do 1.2, offer him that? He did come down a little bit. He wants 5 years. I say we save some cap, try 3.8 for him there. Offer him there. Darren Helm's 35. I feel like we can let him go. Malta, we're just going to qualify as in the AHL. Same with all these guys, we're going to qualify them. Alright, 2.775. I feel like we just give him what he wants here. Or maybe go 2.5 and offer him. Abe Kubel, we're just going to qualify him. Kiefer Sherwood, how much is he asking for? 1.25. What about a 1 million deal? Henry 22 at a 69. That's not too bad. We'll just qualify him. He is in the AHL. And then defenseman. Okay, defenseman. We do have Madsen. He doesn't want an extension, so we are going to release him. Same with Ryan Murray. How much is he asking? 3.5 million. He's only an 81. Yeah, we're going to release him. I don't think he's going to do much for us. Curtis McDermott. 0.925. Let's just give him the 1 year that he wants. We'll give these guys... I mean, these guys played well, actually, for us. Gilbert, we'll just qualify him. These guys are all in the AHL. And then we got these two guys in the pipeline. Oh man, I feel like we're gonna lose Kemper though. Alright, McDermott says yes. Nichushkin says no, so... Alright, we got Burakovsky. Sturm we're gonna lose. Jacob McDonald. Alright, that's fair. Kiefer Sherwood wants more money. Gross renews. Okay, so this means that we're gonna have to go into free agency with 14 million cap space. So who do we need? He's asking for 7.2 million. He wants 3 years. I say we just re-sign him, give him what he wants, and go after him. Alright, so let's see what we actually need. Jay Foudy, only a 65. Alright, so we need a center. We could get a low center. And we're good on defensemen right now. If he says, if Kemper says yes, we'll have roughly $7 million. Luke Kunin is actually pretty interesting. He's 82 overall, only 24 years old. Max Domi. Pretty interesting guys here. I actually do like Max Domi. We're gonna give him exactly what he wants. A 1-year contract. And we will see what we get here. So here we are offering a trade, the Pittsburgh Penguins, some draft picks for Justice and Union. I don't know that I like that. I want to see if a Union can grow. They really want this guy. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we got Max Domi signed. Really, really good for us. He could be a 3rd or 4th line center. Oh my god, Pittsburgh wants this guy so much. I mean, we could go sign an AHL goalie. He actually did play pretty well. He only played 15 games. His numbers are actually really good. He's 22, 71 overall. Oh man. We're not gonna do that. I feel like he has room to grow. Kemper has been like taking so long. There we go. Kemper says yes. We gave him what he wanted. And now we have him locked in for the next 3 years. So that's really good. So let's take a look at our contracts again. So our centers here on our NHL roster, this is going to be our 4, I believe. McKinnon locked in, Kadri locked in. We had a nice contract with him for the next 3 years. That's really great to see. We signed Domi for the season, Newhook also for the season. Really great. We are going to have Nathan McKinnon coming up next season though, so he's going to ask for a big contract. And then the wingers here, our wingers need work for sure, but we'll see what we can do. We got Landeskog and Burakovsky locked down, so that's good at least. We do have 6.395 million left in our cap space. I feel like we could go and get a veteran here. Because, like, actually, what did we need? I get a left winger. You know, I actually feel like we want to do that. I actually want to bring in a left winger here. Alright guys, so we needed to bring in a good left winger. We have Brendan Lemieux here, just asking for 1 year, 1.25. I'm going to offer him 2 years because we do have almost 6.4 million in cap space, so I do want to lock him in for a couple seasons. And we will give him a little bit more than he's asking at 1.45. Actually, let's bump that up to 1.5 and see what happens. Let's just see if he gets back to us. And there we go, Brendan Lemieux says yes. He's 26 years old. We lock him down for 2 seasons. And that will help bolster our winger situation because it was brutal. Our centers are looking great. We signed Domi. And left wingers, there we go, Brendan Lemieux, 26 years old, 78 overall. I think that was a really good ad for us. I think he's going to benefit our team a lot. So that'll do it for this episode. Our first season, we win the Stanley Cup. This team absolutely killed it. We didn't really lose any key pieces this season. Again, we signed Kadri, Burakovsky. Really, really great ads. We ended up losing Nichushkin, but unfortunately, it is what it is, and we ended up getting Brendan Lemieux and Max Domi in the free agency. This was a fun season. I'm really looking forward to next season. If you guys enjoy the video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, keep updated for the next episodes. This was a great first season, and we will be seeing the 2022-2023 season next. Hopefully we'll go back to back. Stay tuned. Hope you enjoy, guys.